You can hear me, right? Okay. Hi, Kelly, and hi, Mom.
Hi, glad you made
Kelly
it.
and my mom today. Sorry. Everything's fine. I can never balance this stupid microphone. It's so annoying. Okay, hang on. Give me a second. Stupid microphone. Okay, I think that's good. Now, record. Oh, nope, microphone went. Okay, I think that's good. He's okay? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go check, and then if he's good though, that's great. That's great. Okay, thanks, Michael. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Sorry. Wayne, are you okay here? Are you gonna be okay? Yeah. Okay. The front is kind of like the back in some ways. Once you're going, everyone's looking backwards half the time. And down dog. All right, friends. Okay. Let's do this thing. I got ropes. The queen. Okay. Okie doke, my friends. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Ruby's in one of her moods. She's extra clingy. I don't know what. She might come sit on you today. Like, she's like really needing attention. All right. If she ever bugs you, just like push her, and she's pretty sensitive. Like if she gets the vibe she's not wanted, she will most of the time move. But if she's ever bugging you and she's not moving, then feel free to be like, yo, Katie, come get your dog. But you guys know most of the time she's chill. Okay. Let's see. Special announcements. So you guys know I've been doing a teacher training the last year or so. And my yoga teachers that completed the training last kind of like semester, they're all doing like their practicum work now. So they're out observing, assisting, and teaching classes. So they have a couple classes that they're offering here in this space. One is an intro to yoga class, which is the second and fourth Sunday of every month at 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. So it's this Sunday and then in 2 Sundays. And it's free. So if you know anyone who like wants to try yoga, they're a little bit intimidated or anything like that, send them our way. Where's Mikkel? Mikkel will be teaching. Are you teaching it soon? She's teaching the fourth Sunday as well. So come support. So that's a free class, which I love. And then the other thing they're doing is Tuesday nights. Obviously, you probably don't want to do 2, but maybe, who knows? Tuesday nights, 8:30 p.m. So late night, chill vibes flow. 8:30 to 9:30, and that one's just $5. So it's not by donation. It's just straight up $5 for everyone. Yeah.
I love the fact that you said late night.
Yes. I see you, Kathy. It's late. It is late, even for me. When I teach Thursdays 8:30 p.m. and every time I'm like, but it's good now. Like I love that class now. It's full. Like it's this full and it's dark and we have the stars on the ceiling and it's like it's just 60 minutes. It's slower, chiller. That's why it's chill vibes. It's a really good late night vibe, if you ask me. So, all right, let's do the thing. Okay, wait, I'm going to say one last thing. Next Monday, I have TRE that I'm teaching, tension and trauma releasing exercises. So that's this new modality I just got certified in this past year. And I just started offering it publicly. So it's 6:30 to 7:45. It's not yoga. It's just 7 simple exercises that are designed to kickstart the mechanism in your body that releases tension, stress, trauma. So it is, to me, like the most interesting modality I've come across, and that's why I'm super stoked to be sharing it. So if you haven't done it, come try it. If you've done it before, come do it again. Once you've done it with me once, then I offer Zoom classes that you can attend only if you've done it with me at least once, because there's this introduction I have to tell you that you have to hear before we do it. But once you've heard it, you don't have to hear it every time. So then when we do the Zoom classes, we just get right into the exercises. And those are by donation, the Zoom classes too. So, okie doke. Now we can do yoga, friends. Ruby's ready. Okay. So take a moment. And if you want, you can just kind of get your wiggles out, stretch your body, feel around. Might be little movements, subtle movements, might be bigger movements. And then eventually, no rush, just find seated meditation. So whatever feels most comfortable in your body. Easy pose with one ankle in front of the other, legs crossed, kneeling. And then just be intentional with where you're placing your hands. And feel into your spine. See if you can find your most neutral spine. So you're not flaring your ribs forward. You're not rounding and collapsing. You're just drawing up through the crown of your head. You can feel that long line of energy. Maybe you even visualize that long line of energy inside of you. And imagine your breath as you breathe in and out is moving up and down this long line. Next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you can. When you think you're completely full as you can get, just hold right there. Take an extra little sip. And then big sigh, let it go out your mouth. Ah, good. Do that 2 more times. Great big huge inhale. All the way up, fill up, hold in fullness. Let the breath circulate around. Extra sip if it's there. And then sigh it out, let it go. Ah. Last one, so biggest inhale you've taken all morning long. Imagine you're just waking up your insides with this prana, this life force energy. Hold in fullness, extra sip, maybe even 2. And big sigh, release, let it go. Ah. Good. Now seal your lips and begin to drop into Ujjayi breath. In and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. And as you tap into Ujjayi, start to move your torso around a little bit. So you might start with cat-cows, just seated. So inhale to pull your heart forward and your shoulders back. And exhale to just round and curl in, hollow out. And then you might even start to circle your torso around. Feel into your side bodies. Notice how your pelvis tilts forward, back. Notice what feels a little bit stiff, a little bit tender, a little bit sore. And if you need to adjust your legs at any time, feel free. See if you can start to feel into the flexibility, the mobility of your spine, almost like it's a rubber band. If you're taking full circles, reverse your circles at any time. And all the while, your Ujjayi breath is there guiding your movement. It's slow, spacious. It's not in a rush. Very nice, friends. And eventually, we're going to turn this into just intuitive movement on our hands and our knees. So when you are ready, just come forward to hands and knees and continue your own exploration. So cat-cows, circles with your hips. You can even sit back into a child's pose if you'd like and just rest there for a few breaths. So feeling into your body, all the little spaces, noticing how do your wrists feel? How do your shoulders feel? Even your shoulder blades on your back body. What's going on with your hips, your low back? You have awareness even through your feet and through your toes. Take about 4 or 5 more rounds, just exploring in your own way. Then eventually downward facing dog is our destination. No need to rush. You can find your way back when you are ready. however you would like. So if there's any sort of transition you want to move through to get to down dog, go for it. Nice, Nan. Good shoulders. Once you're back in down dog, friends, same thing. Just feel around, pedal out your heels. Give your hips a little shift from side to side. Maybe a little shake of your head or a little nod of your head. So see if you can feel in your down dog, your strong core. So that invisible rope that lifts you up from your belly button and pulls you towards the top corner of the back wall. So if you're using your core, everything should feel a little bit lighter. You should feel lighter in your wrists and your hands. It should feel somewhat easy to lift up to your fingertips if you're using your core. So maybe you explore, how much weight do I have in my hands? How much am I using my shoulders? How much am I engaging through my center? Nice, Eileen. Beautiful, you guys. Can you feel your big, spacious breath flowing through every part of your body? And can you use your breath to hold and support you in your down dog? Take one more big inhale and imagine you get a little lighter, a little more buoyant as you fill up. Exhale, look to the top of your mat, and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you have arrived, come straight into your halfway lift position, spine parallel to the ground. Exhale, release, and fold back in. Let's do that once more. Halfway lift, so really stick your butt out and press back through the tops of your thighs. Feel your core engage. Exhale, fold. And then from the press of your feet, come through your halfway lift. So you're leading with your heart all the way up, arms overhead. Hands to heart center, exhale. Flow with your breath. High mountain, inhale. Exhale, slow dive. Hinge at your hips and take your time, then fold. Halfway lift position, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Root through your feet, heart leads. Take it all the way back up. Arms overhead as you breathe in. Hands to heart as you breathe out. Let's take that once more. Breath of movement. Inhale, high mountain. Slow dive. So see if you can take the entire length of your exhale. Nice, Laura. Then fold. Beautiful. Good, Kathy. Halfway lift position. Ardha Uttanasana. Fill up with your breath. Exhale, fold. Bow deeply. Connect to your strong core. From that place, rise. Heart is leading. Arms reach. Nice, Tammy. Hands to your heart center. Exhale. Beautiful work, friends. This time, inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. And see if you can feel, rather than your elbows locking out and hyperextending, little bend in your elbows. It helps me if I suction cup my palms together. And then with a bend in your elbows, imagine your elbows are also magnetized. From that place, reach your hands back. So as soon as you hyperextend through your elbows, all you're doing is pulling on your tendons and your ligaments. You want to actually stretch through our muscles, work our mobility. Take one more big in-breath. Maybe you lift your gaze, lift your heart. Keep your clasp. Exhale. Hinge at your hips all the way down and fold. Yes, nice, Jen. Relax your neck. Let your head hang. So if it helps, bend your knees more. Good, Wade. See if you can lift your knuckles up. If it's too much to press your palms, you don't have to do that. Just try not to hyperextend. So more awareness. Use your breath. Big, spacious inhales. Exhale to soften. Take one last big inhalation. And then whenever you exhale, just bring your hands to your low back and then release your clasp. Let your arms hang. Let them dangle. You can give them a nice little shake out if you'd like. Halfway lift. Breathe in and realign your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. So spread your fingers really wide and actively push the ground away. Take just one inhale here. And then as you exhale, down dog, lift your hips up and back. Feel that invisible rope, pull up and back on your belly button. Inhale, come forward, high plank. See if you can come way forward to your tippy toes. You shouldn't have to move hands or feet. Exhale, down dog, lift your hips, press them back, lengthen. Good job. This time, inhale, come forward, high plank. We're adding a push-up. You're welcome to come to knees if you want. Lower halfway, exhale. Strong arms, strong belly. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, take it back and stretch, down dog. One more like that. Inhale, rock forward, top of your push-up. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga, hold until you're empty in your breath. Nice, Chris. Inhale, push up, and exhale, takes you back, down dog. Nice work. This time, inhale, rock forward. One strong, straight, powerful line. Lower slowly for 3, all the way down 2, 1. Good job. Take a back bend variation of your choice. So anything to open your heart, stretch your front body. Nice, K, lots of awareness. And then whenever you're ready, downward facing dog, however you'd like to transition. Beautiful, friends. Ujjayi breath. All right. Next time you inhale, take your right leg to the sky. And then as you exhale, step your right foot to the top of your space, low lunge. Bring your back knee down for this first one. And if you need extra cushion, you can fold over the side of your mat or use something underneath your back knee. Just bring your hands up to your front thigh. If you do not have a lot of space in your legs, this is going to be really hard. So if you have a short stance, walk your front foot forward, further forward. Now see if you can let your hips work their way forward and down. So hips melt forward and down. Press through your right heel firmly and imagine you're trying to drag your right heel back and pull it up towards your right butt cheek. So what you should feel now is called muscle energy in your legs. Hips are nice and square. Option to extend your left arm to the sky. Good. Very nice. Now, only if you would like, option to bring your right forearm behind your low back, across your low back. Use that as a little bit of support and see if you can puff up your chest, tilt your chin up, work a little baby back bend. Keep a tone in your low belly. Keep pushing down through your right heel and energetically try to drag your right heel back. Nice, Kate. Breathe down your long left side. See if you can feel that stretch all the way down in the front of your left hip. Awesome, Wade. Take one more big in-breath wherever you are at. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your hands to frame your front foot. Lift your back knee and just step your back foot forward. Forward fold, nice and easy. Halfway lift position. Breathe in and realign. Exhale, bow and fold. From the press of your feet, slowly rise all the way up. Inhale, arms extend. And hands to your heart as you exhale. All right. Inhale, arms reach. This time we're going to take a side body stretch. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Turn your left palm towards the right side of the room. Bend your elbows. Shift your hips to the left. Pull your upper body to the right. So more weight in your left foot. You might reach your right toes out to the right and just keep them really light. See if you can feel that long line down your left side. And then breathe into it even more. As you tug on your left wrist, resist with your left arm. So if you were to let go right now, your arm would slingshot out. Take one last deep breath. Nice, Eileen. As you breathe in, back through center. Switch your grip. Grab your right wrist. Turn your right palm towards the windows. And then same thing, other side. So like a crescent moon with your body. More weight in your right foot. Left tip toes can reach out to the left. Try not to let your right arm come forward so your bicep is next to your ear rather than in front of your face. Right shoulder is plugged in. Pull it back and down. Beautiful. Breathe into your long right side. Good, Mikkel. Breathe into your right waistline. Last round. Good, Deborah. Inhale back up. And as you exhale, just a little baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Squeeze the bottom tips of shoulder blades. puff up your heart, tone your belly. Inhale, re-extend, realign. See if you can feel neutral spine, neutral pelvis as you reach. And then stick your butt out, hinge at your hips. Exhale all the way down slowly. Nice and knee, halfway lift position. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank pose. Move through your vinyasa however you want to. So take it on your own, but do it mindfully, with awareness, with breath. Thanks, Jacob. Beautiful, Marriott. See you back in downward facing dog. No hurry. Beautiful, Jill. All right, from your dog pose, inhale left leg to the sky. Use your strong core. Keep your hips high. Step your left foot forward, low lunge. Nice, Paul. Bring your back knee down softly. So if you need extra cushion, fold over the side of your mat or use a sweatshirt, anything you've got. Hands to your front thigh. And remember, if you have a super short stance with your legs, there's nowhere to go. You're going to feel stuck. It's going to feel really awkward. So you might walk your front foot a little further forward and start to lean your hips forward and down like they're melting towards the ground. Keep your hips square and press firmly into your left heel. So active press into your left heel. And imagine you're trying to drag your left heel back and up towards your left butt cheek. Continue to sit your left butt cheek towards your left heel. Only if you want to, right arm to the sky. Keep a little tone in your belly to support your low back. So tone in your belly means draw your belly button in and up. It should feel like a little brace around your middle. Option if you would like, bring your left forearm across your low back. Use it as a little bit of extra support. Start to curl open. See if you can feel that curling open come from your mid and your upper back. So you're not leaning back, you're curling open. Lift your heart. Breathe down your long right side. Good job. Let your hips melt forward just a little bit more. Soften your face. One last big, huge inhale wherever you are at. Good job. Exhale, hands come down, frame your front foot. Nice, Catherine. Lift your back knee and step your back foot forward, forward fold. Top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, bow, let it go. All the way up, rise. Big full body stretch, breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, we will start to build our flow now. Inhale, high mountain. As you exhale, chair plane pose. So bend your knees, swing your arms back behind you, stick your butt out behind you. As you stick your butt out, I don't want you to feel like you let go through your belly. So draw your belly button in and up. Again, feel that little tone and that little brace around your middle. If you would like a balance challenge, now see if you can float up to your tiptoes. So lift your heels, and as your heels lift, guess what? You have more range of motion in your legs. See if you can sit your butt lower, reach it back. Keep your heart lifted like you're doing cobra. Awesome, Liz. Take one last round. Nice, Abby. Stay on your tiptoes if you want a balance challenge. High mountain, so as tall as you can possibly grow. Maybe even stay on your tiptoes, stick your butt out and dive down slowly. So feel your core engaged. This is an exaggeration of what you should feel every time you dive down. Good job, nice, Sue. Heels on the ground, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to the back of your yoga mat, vinyasa, or you can always skip it and just lift your hips straight back to down dog. Nice, man. Once you are there, check back in Ujjayi breath. Okay, Jen, I'm going to give you adjustment. It's going to feel funky. Just try it. So shoulders like that, and then press back, not from your shoulders, from your heart. Yeah. So that's stable shoulder placement. Yeah. All right. From your down dog, inhale, right leg to the sky. Keep your hips square. So feel your inner thighs facing one another, maybe even hugging towards midline. So you feel stable, strong, right from your center. That invisible rope is still attached to your belly button, pulling up and back. Press down into alternate fingertips. Take one more big, huge in breath. Keep your hips really high. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Round your back. Step through as soft as you can. Don't let your hips sink down. Good. and then rise up, crescent lunge. So strong legs now, powerful legs. Good. High on the ball of your back foot. And to balance here, you want to hug towards midline. So pull front hip back hip forward, and feel that stability, your strong foundation through your legs. Your upper body is your expression, so reach through your fingertips and be intentional with your gaze. Be intentional with whatever you're doing with your face. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, turbo twist. Left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. Bend your back knee to a hover. If you want to modify, at any point, you could set your back knee gently down. Otherwise, imagine you're trying to drag your back thigh forward. Now, from here, bring your right forearm behind you across your low back. Reach your left arm up and lift your heart. You can gaze up, you can gaze forward, you can gaze slightly over to the right if you want. Just feel what feels best for me and my body. It's a back bend, but you're really working to lengthen your left side especially. Take one more inhale. Yes, awesome. Nice, Jen. Exhale, left hand to the ground. Right arm to the sky, revolve lunge. So open through the right side of your heart. Nice shake up. Squeeze through your inner thighs. Take one last round. Twist, twist, twist. Bottom of your exhale, release. Walk your hands over to the long edge of your yoga mat. Parallel your feet. Straighten your legs. Inhale, spinal extension. And exhale, let it go. Fold, or if there's some other way you want to explore, play on your own, go for it. Make sure your ujjayi breath stays right there with you. Awesome, you guys. Last couple breaths. All right. Halfway lift. Bring your hands or fingertips to the ground. So bend your knees if needed. Crawl your hands to the top of your mat. Rotate your toes forward so you're in a low lunge. From low lunge, just bring your back foot forward, forward hold. Halfway lift, breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, let it go. Root through your feet, take it all the way up. Arms reach up, high mountain. Exhale, listen. Chair pose, sit back. Weight in your heels. So weight in your heels, and you choose either feet hips width distance apart or big toes touch, and you can squeeze your inner thighs. We are going to twist towards the right side of the room. So maybe it's a prayer twist with your left elbow to the outside of right thigh. Maybe you want to bring your left hand to the ground in between your feet. So you do you, twisting in your way. Revolve chair pose, twisted chair pose. Your knees are nice and even. Your spine is nice and long. Breathe all the way down into your belly, and each exhale, there's your invitation to twist just a little bit further. Soften your face, unclench your jaw. One last round, work your twist. Awesome, Kathy. Slowly let it go forward. Fold, unwind. Spinal extension, inhale, realign. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Vinyasa however you want to. So reset in your own way. See you in down dog. Ujjayi breath. Maybe an open mouth sigh would feel really nice too. All right, from your down dog, left leg to the sky, inhale. Then take just a moment, square hips if possible. Nice, Kate. So inner thighs face each other, and you're still lifting up from your belly button so it doesn't feel like you're collapsing into your right side. Strong through your core, strong through both hands, active through your left foot like you're stomping it onto an invisible wall or onto the ceiling. Take one more big in-breath. Keep your hips as high as you can. Exhale, knee towards your nose, and then softly step through. Low lunge. Good. Rise up, crescent. So square hips. Beautiful poses, you guys. Good awareness. All of your toes face forward. And the stability in this pose comes by hugging towards midline. So rather than finding your longest stance and then sinking into it and shaking like you can't hold it for very long, find your longest stance, but then hug towards midline and find stability so you can hold this strong and stable forever. Your upper body is your expression, so feel into it. Breathe all the way up into your fingertips. One more big inhale. Exhale, turbo twist towards the windows. Right arm forward, left arm back. Back knee bends to a hover, or absolutely you can bring your back knee down if you feel like modifying. Try not to lean or reach forward. Your weight is still nice and centered. And try to twist from your waistline, not from your arms and your shoulders. Now, bring your left forearm behind your back, so across your low back. You can look forward if you prefer, or you can keep looking to the left. It's up to you. Right arm reaches up and slightly back. So it's not like you're leaning back and collapsing in your low back. It's like you're curling open, lifting your heart, puffing up your chest. So it is a back bend, and then it's also a long side stretch through your right side. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Left arm up, revolve lunge. Good, Sydney. So strong legs. Squeeze your inner thighs. Beautiful, nice, Sarah. Breathe down into your belly. Use your exhales to work your twist. Awesome, Chris. Take a couple more. See if you can open through the left side of your heart. So you're not just reaching up through left fingertips. Left side of your heart opens. Bottom of your next exhale, let it go. Walk your hands to the long edge, the right long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs. Halfway lift. Inhale. If you want an extra challenge, see if you can reach your arms out to both sides like big wings. And you can hold this for a minute. Feel your strong core. Feel your strong quad muscles, the fronts of your thighs. Whenever you're ready, either fold or play. Explore. 5 to 7 breaths. Just stay in your body. All right, last couple. Nice, Jen. Next time you breathe in, spinal extension, fingertips or hands on the ground. So bend your knees as much as needed. Walk your hands to the top of your mat, low lunge. And then just step your back foot forward, nice and easy. Forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet, rise all the way up. Big full body stretch, inhale. Exhale, sit back into chair pose. So weight in your heels. Your knees are not coming forward. Your butt is going back. So you should be able to look down and see the tops of your feet, see your toes, no problem. You choose hips width distance apart or big toes touch, whatever you prefer for your twist. One more in-breath in your chair. And then twist towards the windows. Right elbow to the outside of left thigh or right hand to the ground. Keep your knees even. Keep your hips even. Keep your spine long. Your breath big, spacious. Nice, Tammy. Twist from your center. Nice work, everybody. Maybe sit just a little bit lower. Weight in your heels. Pick up your toes. Spread them last round. Awesome, Laura. Let it go. Forward fold. Unwind. Halfway lift. Realign. Breathe in. Fill up. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, move through your vinyasa or skip it. See you in downward facing dog. And then if instead of down dog, you would like to take a child's pose or maybe some cat-cows or maybe just get a drink of water, now is a great time for a little break. So we are going to now flow a little bit faster. We're not going to hold the poses. We're going to move one breath, one movement from pose to pose. But that doesn't mean we speed through it and forget to breathe. It means we move really slowly and intentionally with our slow and intentional breath. So if at any time you feel like I'm cueing too slow, see if you can breathe slower. See if you can breathe bigger. Breathe deeper. And if at any time you just want to take a little break, you just want to do your own thing, please feel free. So if you are coming with me, downward facing dog, Ujjayi breath. Great big inhalation as you push the ground away. Strong hands, strong fingers. Exhale, gaze forward, step or float. Top of your space. Spinal extension, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Take it all the way up, big full body stretch, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, here we go. Inhale, high mountain pose. As you exhale, chair plane or float to tiptoes. Lift your heels high. Maybe stay on your tiptoes, high mountain. You could also lift to your tiptoes here if you want, so as tall as you could grow. Woo! See if you can stay on your tiptoes as you take your slow dive down. So stick your butt out and use your core to help you balance. Halfway lift with your heels on the ground. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Try to keep that exhale going as you lower. Inhale, peel your heart open. Keep your shoulders back and down. Be in the pose. Don't just move through it. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky, strong and powerful. Now keep your hips super high as you exhale. Step through softly. Yes. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise. Exhale, turbo twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, right forearm across your low back. Reach back. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm high. Gaze up at your right fingertips. Exhale, unwind all the way over to the left long edge of your mat. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Add some big wings with your arms if you want. Everything nice and long. Exhale, dive down, fold deeply. Crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Back to a halfway lift. Inhale, hands down or fingertips down. Exhale, crawl your hands forward and step forward, forward fold. Inhale, spinal extension. Once again, lengthen, stick your butt out. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet, take it all the way up. Inhale, arms up. Now listen, as you exhale, twisted chair. So sit back, left elbow outside of right thigh or left hand to the ground. Stay here, breathe in. Stay here, breathe out and twist a little deeper. Bottom of your exhale, release, forward fold. Spinal extension, realign, should feel good. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Keep that exhale going as you lower. Strong arms, strong belly. Feel your heart open. Breathe in, shoulders down and back. Exhale, down dog. Nice, Nan. Left leg high. Inhale. Use your strong core. Exhale, step through softly. Low lunge. Good. Rise slowly. Crescent lunge. Exhale, turbo twist, right arm forward, left arm back, back knee bends. Inhale, exalted, so left forearm across low back, reach up, reach back, lift your heart. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up, gaze up. Exhale, release, hands to the right long edge, wide-legged straddle position. Inhale to a halfway lift, maybe add your big wings. And then exhale, work your fold, dive as deeply as you can, all the way to empty navel to spine, crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Halfway lift with hands or fingertips down, inhale. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold and bow. Rise, take it all the way up. High mountain, arms to the sky, breathe in. Remember, we're going straight into that twisted chair towards the windows. Exhale. And we're gonna hold right here. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist even further. Bottom of your exhale, let it all go. Fold. Spinal extension as you breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Heart lifts, inhale. Hips lift, exhale. Ah. All right, my friends. Give yourself just a moment. Hang out. Breathe, ujjayi, or maybe open your mouth and take a big sigh. Ah. So that's one time through. We're going to take one more time through, but this time I'm going to add in a few things. We're going to throw in a few other poses, some variations. So stay present, listen to my cues, think of them as invitations. So take what works and let the rest go. But anytime you need a little break, give it to yourself. Honor whatever your body needs. If you're coming with me, one more inhale into your down dog. Exhale, gaze to the top of your mat, however you like to get there. Forward fold. Spinal extension, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bow. Take it all the way up, rise, arms overhead, breathe in. Hands to heart, breathe out. All right, last round. Inhale, high mountain. Listen, add a little baby back bend as you exhale. Cactus your arms, squeeze bottom tips of shoulder blades, puff up your heart, tone your belly. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Now, as you exhale, chair plane or drinking bird, float to tiptoes if you want. Stay on tiptoes if you want. Last time, high mountain as tall as you can possibly grow. And then stay on your tiptoes. If you'd like, slow dive down. Use your core to help you balance. Again, you want to feel this every time, but it's just a slight exaggeration. Halfway lift with your heels now on the ground. Stick your butt out a lot. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Lower slowly. Inhale, peel your heart open, shoulders down and back, away from your ears. Try not to lock out your elbows. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes, so nice. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Stay right here and hold, or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Try not to let your hips drop down as you come forward. Good, Abby. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Again, don't let your hips sink down. Inhale, three-legged. Now everybody, knee towards your nose. Keep your hips high. Step through softly, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge, rise. Exhale, turbo twist. Left arm forward, right arm back, back knee bends. Inhale, exalted. Right forearm across low back, lift your heart. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up, gaze up. Exhale, let it go. Now listen, friends, we're switching things up here. Pivot your back heel down. Warrior two, rise. Virabhadrasana two. Take a moment, settle in, feel your front knee track towards your pinky toe. Next time you breathe in, reverse your warrior. Front palm rotates up. Reach up, reach back. Keep that deep bend in your right knee and lift your right rib cage away from your right hip joint. If you want to, you can grab your right wrist with your left hand and give your right arm a little tug. Resist with your right arm and feel your right rib cage expand even more. Take one last round. Nice, Sydney. Come back through your warrior two. Side angle. Reach like you want to touch the front wall with your fingertips. When you can't reach any further, only your arms have to change. Right hand towards the ground, left towards the sky. You could also bring right elbow to thigh. You could also reach your left arm forward and lengthen your left side. So you can absolutely stay in side angle. Nice, Paul. Work your side angle. Or option to float into your balancing half moon. So reach forward, back foot floats off the ground. No matter where you are at, either pose, heart is open, hips are open. If your back foot is off the ground, make your back foot active and your back leg strong. Yes, stomp it onto that invisible wall. Variations welcome. Beautiful work wherever you are working. One last deep breath. Nice, Catherine. See if you can come back to warrior two. Land softly if possible. Good job, friends. From your warrior two, straighten your front leg. Pivot your toes now to face the long edge of your mat. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, dive down all the way to empty. Crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips on the ground. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, step forward, forward fold. Halfway lift. Once again, breathe in and lengthen, realign. Exhale, bow. Root through your feet, take it all the way up. Arms extend. One last time on this side, twisted chair. You choose left hand in between your feet or left elbow to the outside of your thigh. If there is a variation you want to work, a bird of paradise, a side crow, anything goes if you want to play. Maybe you work a bind. Take about 2 more rounds holding here, playing if you would like. Good. If you're holding your twisted chair, weight in your heels. Knees stay nice and level. Wherever you're at, awesome, Jill. Take 1, 2 last breaths. Forward fold is where we'll all end up. Pause right here for a moment. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Bring your hands. So arms outside your legs and then hands behind your ankles, forearms behind your calves, elbows behind your knees. Once you've got that, press arms into legs, legs back into arms, and see if you can lift your butt straight up towards the sky. Crown straight down towards the ground. Yes, so it's an active forward fold. Breathe into your back body. Relax your neck. Use your core. Lift your butt higher. Last round. Nice work. Halfway lift. Inhale. Realign. Exhale. Plant your hands. Feet back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Heart lifts with your in-breath. Elbow tip should point back. Exhale. Down dog. Good wave. Inhale your left leg high. Feel free to hold here and wait, or exhale left knee, right elbow across your body. Push the ground away. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left to left. Yes, awesome. Inhale, 3-legged. Now everybody, hips stay high, knee towards your nose. Round your back, step forward softly. Crescent rise. Inhale. Turbo twist, exhale. Exalted, left forearm across low back. Breathe in and reach, open. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up, open up. Yes, exhale, release, and remember, different. Warrior two, back heel pivots down, cartwheel your arms up. Yes, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Good job. Hips are open, heart is open, shoulders are open. Next in-breath, reverse. So front palm rotates to look up and then reach up and back. As you reach up and back, keep bending deeply into your front knee. Keep tracking that front knee towards pinky toe. If you want to grab hold of your left wrist and give it a little tug, go for it. Resist with your left arm. So if you were to let go, it would slingshot out. Feel your left ribs puff up even more. One last big in-breath. Exhale, come through your warrior two. Side angle, reach forward as far as you can. Then tip it over. So left hand towards the ground, right towards the sky, or maybe your left elbow to your thigh, maybe your left hand to a block. Good work. Only if you want to. You don't have to. Option to take your balancing half moon. Reach forward and float your back foot off the ground. Welcome to use a block under your left hand. Nice, Marriott. Keep your hips open. Squeeze through your outer left butt cheek to open your hips. Nice, Mikkel. Make your back leg strong. Back foot active. Powerful through your back leg. Open through your heart. Whatever pose you're in, heart is open. Last big deep breath. Nice, Kate. See if you can come back to a warrior two, possibly landing softly. Take a moment to adjust if you need. Back to our flow. Next, inhale, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, arms up. Exhale, dive down all the way to empty. Crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Halfway lift, fingertips or hands down. Breathe in. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, step forward, forward fold. Spinal extension, inhale. And let it go. Exhale. All the way up. Rise. Big stretch as you breathe in. And then last time, twisted chair towards the windows. Right hand in between feet or right elbow to the outside of left thigh. You choose. And then if you want to play with any other variation here, now's your time. Bird of paradise, side crow. Awesome work. Yeah. Maybe the bound variation. Wherever you are at, last couple breaths. If you're holding twisted chair, knees are nice and even. Spine is nice and long. Nice, Jen. Good. Last round. Forward fold is where we'll all meet up. So as you're ready, just let it go. Unwind. And then this time in your forward fold, invitation to take a gorilla pose. So step onto the palms of your hands, your fingers face back towards your feet as you step on your palms. And if at all possible, see if you can get the little tips of your toes to touch the creases in your wrists. And then rather than bringing all your weight back into your heels, try to push a little more into the balls of your feet and into your toes. Use your core to help you balance as you lift your butt up and your crown down. Breathe into your back body. Breathe down the backs of your legs. So this is an active forward fold. You're using your core. Take one last round. End of your exhale, release your hands from under your feet and spinal extension. Breathe and realign. Exhale, plank position. Move through your vinyasa or feel free to skip it. See you back in downward facing dog. All right, my friends. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Peel your right hip open, bend your right knee. See if you can feel your outer right butt cheek squeezing to lift your right knee up. Stay here. This is a great stretch for the front of your hip or option to flip your dog. Right foot comes down. Yeah, right arm forward, heart forward. Good work. Lift your hips, breathe down into your belly. One more big inhale. Hey, Sarah. Exhale, come back. Everybody, three-legged down dog. Extend your right leg high. Lengthen. Inhale. And then pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your space. Bring your body down nice and gently. Try to get your right knee wide towards the edge, the long edge of your mat. Pull your right butt cheek back and up. So you're not trying to push your hips down. You're trying to plug the right femur bone into the hip socket. So your legs have that strong foundation, even in your pigeon pose. And then you bow forward. And take your big, deep breaths. If you'd rather take this on your back or in a seat, please feel free. Thanks, Laura. Sigh it out your mouth anytime. Ah. Take just about 4 or 5 more. Soften your face, your forehead, jaw. Your next couple rounds, friends, you just slowly find your own way back to down dog, however you want to get there. So you could go back to a 3-legged dog, give your right leg a little shake out. Maybe you want to take some cat-cows. Maybe you want to take some circles with your hips, vinyasa. So you do you. Eventually down dog and just walk it out. Just a little bit longer. Ujjayi breath. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Peel your left hip open, bend your left knee, squeeze your outer left butt cheek. Nice, Laura. So great place to stay, or flip your dog. Left foot comes down nice and easy behind you. Good, Mikkel. Reach forward, open through your heart. Your back muscles should feel strong and supportive. So feel your back muscles hug around your spine. One last big inhale. And then bring it back, everybody. 3-legged dog, left leg high, lengthen, breathe in. And pigeon, left shin to the top of your mat. Gently set your body down. If you want, take it on your back or a seat. Good, Sue. Try not to pressure hips down. I know it seems a little counterintuitive. What you do when you push your hips towards the ground and just sink into your joints, all you're doing is exploiting your hypermobility, pulling on your tendons and ligaments. So it might seem like you're coming out of the pose, but you're not coming out of it. You're just putting yourself in a really sustainable position, a really safe and strong structure, so you can safely then stretch the muscles rather than just pull on the tendons and ligaments and sit in your joints. A little bit of activation in your front toes might be helpful, especially if you feel any sort of pain in your front knee. Big, deep breaths. Anytime, open your mouth and just let that energy move out your mouth. Give it somewhere to go. So if it feels like, oh, this is so intense, this is too much, great big sigh can sometimes be so helpful. And then just notice, did you go anywhere else in your mind? Did you distract yourself? And if so, no big deal. That's what our mind likes to do. Just come back to your body, come back to your breath, come back to the sensations. You're not trying to make sensation go away. You're not trying to ignore it. You're getting curious about it. You're moving towards it, exploring it, responding to it. Breath by breath, moment by moment. Take a few more rounds. And leave it up to you ultimately. So when you feel like I'm pretty even on both sides with my pigeon, start your own transition back to one final down dog, however you want to get there. No rush. And if you want one last vinyasa, now would be your time. If you'd rather take one last child's pose instead, totally fine with me. Once you're back in down dog, if that's where you've chosen to go, just take a moment to feel into the length and the space you've created. Yes, so good. Nice shoulder stand. Take one more big inhale, those of you in down dog. Then exhale, tabletop, bring your knees down, and everyone, however you want to get there, just find your way onto your back, whichever direction you'd like to face. And once you're on your back, just hug your knees gently towards your belly and take a little rock from side to side. A nice little rock. Give your low back a little massage. And then keep your right knee hugging in. Extend your left leg forward and just set your left leg down for now. Extend your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Grab hold behind your right thigh. Press up through your heel, flex your toes, and try to root down through the back of your right hip. Keep a nice neutral spine. So please feel free to stay right here and get this nice stretch for the back of your leg for your hamstring. If you would like to add a little bit of core, your next option is to let go of your leg and just reach your fingertips up towards your right toes and then lift your head, neck, shoulders up, so chin towards your chest. Now hover your left leg about 6 to 12 inches above the ground, about a foot above the ground. Draw your low belly down. Reach up towards your toes, or if you want, you could reach forward towards your left tiptoes in front of you. Draw your low belly down. See if you can lift even higher. Those of you who are working on your core strength, yes, soften your face wherever you happen to be at. Last couple breaths. You're holding, lift, 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 draw low belly down, active toes. Good job, friends. All right, release it all. Bend your right knee. So left leg down, bend right knee. And you're just going to take a nice supine twist. Right arm out to the right. Scoot your hips over to the right a bit. Then roll onto your left side. Gaze is up or over your right shoulder. And shoulders as best as you can. Keep them square towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Breathe down into your right side. Breathe down into your hips and your low back. And just let your body melt into the ground with your exhales. Slow, deep breath. All right, friends, bottom of your next exhale, come back to center, but keep your left leg extended. And for a moment, just imagine you're in a tree pose, but you're laying down. So sole of your right foot towards your left inner thigh, and just let your right leg kind of relax, open, your right hip open. This doesn't have to be an active variation. You can just be more restorative and restful. Left leg long, right knee is bent, and right knee is falling out towards the right wall. Whatever feels good with your arms. And then bring your left foot up to meet your right foot. So you're in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined cobbler's pose. Feet together, knees apart. Stay right here, or for just a moment, press your feet really firmly together, lift your butt up, squeeze through your outer glutes, and lift your hips even higher. Keep pressing your feet, keep lifting your hips, hold here, and keep breathing for 3. Lift a little higher, 2, squeeze a little more, 1, let it go. Bring your knees up, hug your knees in, take a little rock from side to side. And then keep your left knee hugging in. Extend your right leg forward, set it down. Extend your left leg up towards the ceiling, hands behind your left thigh. Imagine you're trying to plant your foot on the ceiling. So press through your heel, flex through your toes, root down through the back of your left hip. If your left leg can't be all the way straight, that's okay. Please feel free to stay right here and get this awesome hamstring stretch, or add the core work. So lift your upper body and reach towards your left toes. Try to touch them. Float your right leg up, hover it about a foot off the ground. Then if you want to, you can even reach your arms forward like you're trying to reach your right tiptoes in front of you. Draw your low belly down. Spread your toes. Soften your face. Breathe. I know it's hard. Make sure you're still breathing. Lift, lift, lift. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Draw low belly down. 2 more rounds wherever you are at, wherever you are working. Awesome, Jen and Kathy. Those Pilates girls back there. One last inhale. And then let it go. Bend your left knee. Let your right leg rest. And move however you need to get there into your supine spinal twist. So you might kind of scoot your hips to the left a bit. Reach your left arm out to the left. And then roll onto your right side. Whatever feels right with your neck up, or gaze over your left shoulder. I know it's a little harder to send your breath down into your belly when you're in a twist. So you might put just a little bit of extra effort behind your breath. Feel it move all the way down. All the way to empty with every exhale. Soft face, soft jaw. And I will just leave it up to you. So please take your time. But when you feel pretty much even, come back to center and take that supine tree pose for just a quick second. So right leg stays long. Sole of your left foot towards your right leg, your inner thigh, or wherever feels best. And this can just be a restorative tree pose. You don't have to be active. Just let your left knee relax out to the left, right leg nice and long. Couple deep breaths. And then once again, Supta Baddha Konasana, recline cobbler. Slide your right foot in to meet your left foot. So the soles of your feet press together. And if this hurts your low back at all, try sliding your feet a little further away from your upper body. Stay here and rest, or one more time, press your feet together, lift your glutes, lift your butt, squeeze through your outer glutes. Imagine somebody's pressing your knees down, but you're pressing against them, lifting your hips higher. Lift, 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 squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold for 3. Keep breathing. 2. Lift higher and squeeze. 1. Let it go. Good job. Lift your knees up. Hug your knees in. Take your little rock. And then maybe a happy baby pose, or any other finishing movements, anything else that's calling to you. Give yourself about 5 to 10 more rounds to finish off your practice however you would like. As you settle in, friends, you can just let your breath become effortless. Let go of any control, manipulation. Just let your body take over. Let your body breathe you. My thought for you today, as you settle in, this is the opposite of anxiety. The opposite of anxiety isn't certainty, it's play. Play is freedom. It invites you to step out of fear and into the moment. Play is trust. It lets you let go of outcomes and simply just be. Play is connection. It dissolves walls and brings you back to love. When you play, fear loosens its grip and life begins to feel lighter, more joyful, and more alive. Just getting curious. When you show up for your yoga practice, you show up really serious, like you're performing, like you have to be perfect. Do you show up really self-critical? Or are you lighthearted? Are you playful? Do you remember that this is simply a practice? Maybe when you remember that in here, you also take that same lightheartedness, that same energy out into the world with you. So the opposite of anxiety is not certainty, it's play. Play is freedom. Play is trust. Play is connection. So these last few moments, just get curious. What does play feel like in your body? The energy of it when you let it move through you. These last few moments, just let yourself be with that, rest in that, soak in whatever's flowing through you. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Ah. And just start to bring gentle movement back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, or anything else that would feel good. And eventually just roll to either side, fetal position. And take a moment there, just resting on your side. Just letting your practice kind of settle in. If you're still feeling into that playful energy, maybe imagine that, just settling in, taking it out into the world with you. Use your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation, facing forward, so right back where you started. As you sit up, just feel, once again, your nice tall spine. Bring your hands to your heart, either prayer position or one palm stacked on top of the other. We'll close with one collective Om. So please don't worry how your voice sounds, no judgment. Focus more on the felt sense of using your voice, expressing your own vibration out your mouth. So start by exhaling, clear your throat if you need to. And then breathe in your voice, fill up with it. Thank you so much for being here and letting me guide you. Thank you for sharing your energy. The light in me sees and reflects the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. If you didn't pay on your way in, please pay on your way out. It's not supposed to be free yoga. It's by donation. So when you tell your friends, please be clear, it's not free. We pay a pretty good amount of rent each month to teach our classes. So it's my full-time job. Thank you, guys.
Hey, so that thing that you were saying about pigeon sounded really helpful, but I don't know that I fully understood it.
You were doing it. You were doing good. So it's like the difference of like people. It's less dudes because usually dudes have tight hips anyway. But a lot of like women just, I'm gonna do it with this side because this side I have knee issues. But a lot of women will just like, they have open hips, so they'll just try to push their hips down. And this is just sitting in your joints. Like I could be here all day long, but if I'm engaging, plugging the hip, like plugging the femur into the hip socket, pulling back, now that's all supported, and I'm actually stretching this muscle. This feels hard to hold. Same thing I was trying to show you with your shoulders. 90% of people are hyperextending their shoulders in down dog. So your shoulders are like this. This is stable shoulder placement. So see that big, huge difference? And from the front, looks like this. So it's a difference of just hyperextension, pulling on those ligaments, or just setting the like bone into the socket and then pressing back from your heart rather than your shoulders. But it's like everybody. When I teach my teacher training, we work on that for like so long because it honestly like took me 4 years to get that. Even after I got shown it, like I had to have the guy make a video because I'm like, I don't get it. Like, how can I press back without pressing my shoulders back? But something eventually clicked. So just like take it into awareness and like play with it. But I still, yeah, like I watch myself when I'm teaching, because I have a Zoom I do at home and I can like see my practice, like, and I do it all the time. Like I'm always hyperextending my shoulders, especially when I lift one leg. But I just know what it feels like now, at least. So when I'm like in down dog for a while, I can really like work on like feeling it. Yeah, you're welcome.